All right, here we go. We're getting things going. What we're going to do today is we're going to be building an MCP server from scratch. Well, not totally from. We can completely build it from scratch using like Bash or shell commands, because it's just standard input output with JSON. That's it. That's all it is. It's really easy. It's a really simple protocol. But we'll be using a framework that makes it a little bit easier for you to not have to worry about what the JSON parameters are supposed to be. It'll be really straightforward. Before we do that, though, let me click a few buttons. I wanted to click a few buttons to get things set up here. Actually, we'll also be going through, what do you call it? It's an overview of how it kind of works. Actually, that's what we should do. We should do that. We should walk through how the MCP works when you get it set up. And so we'll be building the MCP. We'll do like a simple one. Then you'll be able to install it into a coding agent and then use it in the coding agent. I think that's actually a really good stream for today. I think that sounds like a really good idea. We should make that possible. We should totally make that happen. So I've got here an empty directory, and we can actually get started. Let's go ahead and get started. What I'm going to just do, we're going to use, what's it called? I think it's called, let's see, Model Context Protocol, MCP Server, JavaScript, GitHub. I think that's what we have to type, something like that. Here we go. I found it. It's right here. It's right here. I'm pretty sure this is it. Here we go. All right. So we'll actually get started using this. And there's I think a simple guide. I think a simple guide on it. Maybe it's this one. Model comp. Is this one? Is this the one? Is this the one I'm thinking of? Yep. This is it. This is it. Here we go. And it gives us a server with a register tool command, and then you provide the details of the tool, and then you provide just you run. You're just like, await server connect, and it will be the transport. And so you can standard input output, but you can also do HTTP as well. So there's an HTTP option. But the standard input output is the most common in the industry because you'll be installing this and running it locally. You can connect to it remotely through a URL, but then you have to host it, and it's a little bit more involved, right? So we're just going to get started with creating your own MCP server, and we're going to do it very simple. We're going to do a very simple option. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to say npm init, so that way it gets our package ready to go, and we'll just get everything simple. Test command, all these. Yes, everything looks good. All right, so we've got a package JSON, and then we'll also touch index.js. Here we go. And then we will install our MCP server. Here we go. And then I think that's it. Let's look at the packages.json really quick. All right, so we've got one dependency. And it's the MCP SDK that makes it really easy for us to write this. So I do believe, yes, main.index. So npm run. Let's see if that does. Npm run. Let's make sure. Is this npm run? Error, nothing. Lifecycle script include MC test. Oh, okay. Let's see here. I need to vi index. Here we go. So it's an empty file. So we get an empty file. And then we can we can copy and paste this and make it really simple. So what you can have a tool. Actually, this is actually kind of a neat little test tool that you can have is a calculator. Because we know that AI models, they just don't seem to be able to do math very well for some reason. They don't do math. So they can add like small numbers together, like under 100, they're okay. But if it gets bigger, then they have a challenge and they need help. So they can use a math tool to add two numbers together. And actually, this might be a pretty fun one to use. So what is it? Hey, Ali, how's it going? What are you writing an MCP server for? We're going to do just a tutorial first to get started, but you can do a lot of different things for writing an MCP server, such as fetching data, for example, on a database. You can also use it so the AI can reach into the real world, and you can have it perform tasks for you. You can maybe turn a light bulb on and off using an MCP server. You can have it submit data. You can have it do, it gets really cool. You can have it do data entry jobs now. So it can do a lot of powerful things. You can even give it full SQL access. How you doing, man? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. We're going to be doing an MCP server today because it was requested for that we cover this. So we're going to build one. We're going to make it really simple and easy. And we're going to get things up and running for us. And so we're using the Model Context Protocol SDK. You can build it. Oh, thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. We can build it from scratch. Actually, it's actually pretty simple. You can do it with just a bash command. So you can You don't need to have it in JavaScript. Hey, thank you for the likes. This is so cool. I like to see the little heart icons floating on the screen there. So you can do like mcp.sh, and then you could do sha bang bin bash, and then you can just echo the commands back and forth. You can wait for user input. So wait for input, and then capture the input stdin. Here we go. So let's see if we can write that, something like that. All right, let's get rid of this. Here we go. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Steven. How do you put out YouTube shorts so quickly from your existing live streams? So I've got we're talking about AI agents. So here's a really powerful thing, you guys. It's so powerful. No one's using it. And only the most advanced AI companies out there are using it right now. It's so cool. MCP day. Yes, MCP. We're doing MCP. Today is the day. Subject of AI. We're doing MCP today. To get the shorts out so quickly, I have an AI agent do that for me. Let me see here. Maybe I can show you. Might make it difficult here. So what we got here, for example, I don't know if you guys can see on this. I can't see what you guys are seeing. 1 second. Let me see if I can pull that over. Here we go. All right. So just kind of showing you. So you can see all these like clips here. Whoops. I don't want to actually open that. But you can see all these clips from like the assembly stuff that we've been doing. All these clips, they're being pulled in through AI. AI is doing it. They're reading so I have a series, a whole workflow of scripts, you guys, that are powerful. They take all the audio, one big giant stream file, which is somewhere around here. And then it creates, here it is. Here's the big stream file. And then it creates transcripts, and then it captures audio volume levels, and it does a whole bunch of stuff, and it gives that metadata over to an AI using tool use and essentially MCP at this point. It's essentially MCP, and then the AI decides what to cut. Isn't that cool? You could do it with N8N. You could absolutely do it with N8N. No, without a doubt. You could totally do it with N8N. Finally assembled your PC, Ali. So cool. Great to hear. Assembly stream or AI. So Bull, today we're going to be doing AI stream. We're going to do AI stream for MCP. We're going to do MCP today, and then we'll be resuming assembly tomorrow. We'll be doing assembly tomorrow. So that's the plan. So we'll be doing assembly tomorrow. Here we go. Let's see. No, that's not. I'm not sure if that's what we want. MCP. Let's look at some of the docs really quick. Oh, N8N. I thought you done with N8N. Oh, you can do it with N8N, but I just have it done with a bunch of Python and shell scripts. So it's really straightforward. You have the AI capture the information, and then you ask it what segments to clip, and then it responds with JSON, and that's kind of how the MCP works as well. So that's basically how it works. It's really straightforward. Hey, Steven, Anthony. Steven, is there one for N8N? I need this. I'm going to stream live soon. Does it cost anything to do that? So you can build it yourself. It's super easy. It's not hard. You can even use Claude Code to do it because it's going to be based on your content and your format. My scripts are custom to this format here. So you can see we've got a video at the bottom and the screen share is at the top of the screen. And then I've got like different things going on here. It's built specific for that format, but you can build it yourself. It's just super easy. You just have the AI say, hey, use FFmpeg, use FFmpeg to make the edits, and then you can use tool. It's called tool use, and you have the AI just you capture volume levels. There's just a whole bunch of stuff you can do. You want to capture as much metadata as you can from the video, then you paste that over into the AI, and the AI will figure it out and then give you segments, and then you can clip the segments with FFmpeg, and it's a full workflow chain. And then boom, there you go. And it's completely, it's free-ish. I mean, I suppose if you run a GPT OSS, you could use tool use with that open source model and run it locally on your system. And then it's completely free at that point. So you don't have to pay anyone for it. Isn't that cool? So crazy. It would be so much easier and faster for a YouTube channel. It really is. And so here's kind of the problem. I've been modifying it over the years and making it better and better and better. But I only recently started streaming again, and it needed to be leveled up. So I've been leveling it up slowly every day-ish here or so, and it makes it better and better. But the problem is now I have all these videos that are already edited and uploaded. They're ready to go. They're all ready to go. And they're not as good as they could be, and it would be a lot of work to have to redo them all. But you know what? That's how it's going to be. You should make a video or live about that workflow. Yeah, totally. I absolutely would love to. I think that would be a lot of fun because there's quite a bit to it. Absolutely. One second. I'm going to mute that. 1 second. You can hear the phone ringing. Sorry about that. 1 second. Here, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm hiding it. 1 second. Mute. Okay, there we go. That's gone now. Phone interruption. Sorry about that. Is it producing results? It's doing really good. Anthony, it's doing really great. And especially just over the weekend, I upgraded it to do, it's kind of cool. All right, here, we'll walk you through it right now because this is MCP adjacent. It's MCP adjacent. Here's how it goes. So we do the live here. So we do the live here. We live stream, and then we do then this is the actual file. So then we extract the, what do you call it, the audio into a WAV file, and then we transcribe it. So it's like speech to text, right? Speech to text, and then we detect volume levels, and then we merge together the volumes and the SST, and so that's kind of that's like the initial part of the workflow, and then what is it from there? How else do we do it? So let's see, this is number 5. Nope, not that one, not now. Here we go, 5. All right, so it goes like this, boom, and then it goes over to another phase, which is, let's get rid of that. We'll do, then it actually does the actual editing. So it pastes all the, is okay. The MCP server is absolutely crazy. I've used MCP for PowerPoint and it created presentations. It did. That's really cool. That is awesome. That's great to hear. And it goes, and so you can kind of see this as MCP. And so once you've gotten like the metadata extracted from the video file at that point, then you want to send it over to the MCP server at this point, right? Or the agent, right? Agent, like this. And so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be showing you how to build an MCP server today, and that's the plan. That's the main goal for today. We're going to build an MCP server on stream. It's going to be a simple one. It's going to be really easy, and then we're going to install it into a coding agent. This stuff made AI super fun and more useful. To be honest, it's so much more useful now with tool use. Now it's so crazy. This is the frontier right now. What we're currently looking at is how to build any sort of business on top of modern AI, and it can replace existing software. We're looking at a new frontier. We've got all this legacy software. I feel like I have the stream with a delay. Internet in Iran is slow. It's super slow. Yeah, so it could be a little bit slow. Understandable. It can't be. Sometimes it'll be fast. So here we go. So then we move over to the MCP agent. So number 5, click this button, boom, over here. And the agent gets this data, right? It gets the transcription data, the volume levels, and then you give it to MCP agent. And the prompt is, what do you say with the prompt? You want to say, you are a video editor and look to focus on topic. And the topic is like a variable. And the topic is topic like this. And the topic is based on, so like, for example, this is an MCP stream. So the topic would be MCP. Edit out any like anything that's off topic, right? And you do that, and then it will automatically edit that for you, and then create the segments. And then you have a script that jumps over to FFmpeg. And it looks like this. And so then you have FFmpeg edit the video like that. And that's it. That's how it kind of works. And this is a simplified view. This is a simplified view, but it kind of works like this. Is there a way to make video clips of you answering specific questions from your stream and then posting it? Yes, there is. This is a whole, Anthony, you did it. You did it, Anthony. You figured it out. This is the future. Okay, here you go. You've just created a whole brand new business that is worth like $1 billion right there, right? Or at least millions, right? Is millions of dollars enough for you, Anthony? Your question that you just asked is so worthwhile. Okay, you can create a video online service that you can take a video, upload the video, and then this whole workflow. You can have the AI MCP server, the AI agent can extract exactly to make a video clip of you answering specific questions from your stream and then posting it somewhere. Isn't that cool? It's like, hey JB, how's it going? We're doing MCP today. I think it's possible to use a speech to text to give AI the key points and then stuff like that. That's exactly what's happening. That's exactly it. And here's the deal. Here's how I do it. I've got this learning assembly. So yesterday in the previous stream, we'll resume our assembly language tutorials tomorrow, but today's going to be MCP. So here, for example, here's the name of the folder. For example, I don't know, it's really tiny on your screen. You probably can't see it, but I name my folders the topic for the video editor to find, and that's the topic. Yes, isn't that cool? And then it can go out and then it creates all these different clips, and I can walk through them, and then it creates one main video, like a main video. Where is that? The main video is right here, and then you can see there's the main video. Isn't that cool? Can you make the MCP call OpenCV and to do segmentation of the video? You totally can. You totally can. Isn't that cool? You can make it do anything. And so now what you have is you have this intelligence in a box that you can have it derive. The problem is with the AI, the AI alone, all on its own, when you're on ChatGPT, it's non-deterministic output. It's just going to give you a bunch of text and respond in text. But with MCP, it's deterministic output every time. Guaranteed, it's JSON output, structured, and you can have it do everything that you want it to do. You have full control, and you can automate anything. And so this is the future. This is what it's like now. This is what we're getting into. So let's do a little bit of this here. Let's do this really quick. Let's copy this. This is called here. I'll paste this into our YouTube chat here really quick so you guys can see. Hey, Alex 40, how's it going? Good to see you. So we are doing MCP today. So this is the repo that we're using. It's a really simple model context protocol server. You don't actually need to use it because MCP is actually a really straightforward algorithm. Thank you for the likes, you guys. I appreciate it. You can do this. How do we interface with MCP, or do we terminal like Claude Code for control? You can use Claude Code, and then you can use Claude Code with the command line to then directly interact with the MCP server and then have it perform tasks for you. So you don't have to submit a prompt like through the CLI directly. So you can just, for example, like this, CD, here we go, LSCD, let's see, where are we at? CD into, I think it was called MCP. Here we go. Now we're in the right directory. So thank you for the likes, you guys. I can see it. So you can say Claude, and I think it's just -p dangerously skip permissions. Something like that. And then this is your prompt here. And then you'll make sure that the MCP, we'll do this. We'll make this work. Okay, you guys? We'll make it work and we'll show you it working. And then you'll have the foundation to disrupt everything. You'll be able to take over the world. It's going to be so cool. Wisdom Nuggets. Hey, VS Code supports MCP.json. Yes, that's one way to integrate into VS Code. Which rabbit hole did I end up in? This is the second Python Live in a row, but I like it. Excellent. Yeah, we're Ronnie, Rena. Excellent. Wait, so let's see here. I'm trying to catch up on some of the chat message. If I missed your chat message, just retype it. Retype your chat message in there, and so I can see it again. Ali, okay, gotta go. Thanks, man, for the live. Absolutely, you're amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Feel free to jump back here at any point. So this is kind of how you would do it. What does the model need to support MCP? Oh, it needs tool calling. So it's called tool use. So we'll go here. Let's see here. So in order for, let's type this on the screen. So to support MCP, you need, the system needs something called tool use. It needs something called tool use. And you can do it, and you sort of force the model to call the tool every time. It's really cool. Hey, Rocket, how's it going? Big Johnny, Rocket Big Johnny, how's it going? Good to see you. Thank you for the likes, you guys. We are going to be building an MCP server today. Here we go. So let's see here. We will resume our assembly programming language tomorrow. Today we're doing MCP server, and that's the plan. All right, so we've got our index here, .js. I think what we need to do is we're going to copy this. We're going to start with this. So we're going to pb paste into index.js and reopen up that file. Here we go. So let's walk through it really quick. So we got our MCP server and resource template. We don't need resource template. We're not going to do that. I don't want to do resource template. So let's get rid of that to simplify it. So let's get rid of this one. We don't need that. None of that business. We're only doing tool calling this time. Only tool calling. Here we go. So no resource templates for us. So we've got MCP server. We're going to do it with standard IO, which just makes, it's just, input output on your terminal window to a process. It's really simple. Just input and output. This is something you've learned like with C and C++ with the the double arrows this way and double arrows that way to get standard in and standard out. That's it. Figgy, you look like you drew good and uncanny resemblance. Really, you should look him up. Oh, really? Drew Godin? Drew Godin. Okay, let's find out. We'll look about Drew Godin. Here we go. Drew Godin. Oh, I kind of. I know. I recognize this. Yeah, definitely. I think from back a while ago. Absolutely. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. Maybe not quite. But yeah, there you go. Different. Sometimes people look alike. There you go. All right, here we go. So this is our MCP server. We're gonna do demo server. Actually, we're gonna make it current time. This will be the current time server. We're gonna make a current time. So the model, AI agents, they don't know what time it is. They only have memory of when they were trained. They don't know what day it is. They don't know what the time is. We're gonna do a current time. We're gonna make a clock. This is just a simple example. So this will be get current time tool. Exactly. So let's go ahead and hide some of this. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can pop this. Here we go, like this, and we'll go pop. Hey, here we go. Current time and date. Perfect. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Comma. I'm going to get my editor going here. Excellent. A comma. All right. There we go. Current time and date. Boom, boom, boom. Autocomplete. Isn't that great? It does exactly what I wanted to do. All right. So current time, get the current time and date, and then it accepts input schema. And so our input schema is going to be nothing. There's no input. But this is actually really powerful. This part right here is probably the most important part of the MCP server, because you're telling the AI what it needs to give to you. So, for example, if you have it say, extract information from a document, you can say, what is the subject of the document subject, right? You can say what the subject is, and you can do something like that. And then you can fade it in a document and get the subject, and guess what? It'll deterministically every single time give you exactly what you're looking for in JSON format, which makes it usable in your application. And so this is the best way to interact with AI models. It's amazing. It's so powerful. It's super huge. We don't need any of that though, not for our get current time. And so what we're going to do is we're going to return text, and it's going to be a new date to string. Isn't that crazy, you guys? Here we go. And we're going to get rid of that because we don't need that anymore. And now we can run it. I believe we can run it. Hey, Steven, how you doing? Kunal, hey, how's it going? We are doing MCP server today, and we are making it so we can show you exactly how to use it, how to run it, and how to test it, and how to build it. So here we go. We've got our imports. We've got our initialization for the MCP server because we're using the Model Context Protocol SDK, which makes it a little bit easier. Of course, you can just use standard input output. You don't need to do this. You don't need to go crazy. But here you go. And then we're going to register one tool, and it's going to say current date and time. We don't need any input data. We don't need absolutely no input data from the model. But this is this is probably the most important thing that you would need to know when you're building AI tools and AI agents. If you've ever wondered how the Perplexity Comet browser works, or how all of these AI agent companies are building their tools. Hey, Mohammed, how's it going? Good to see you. If you've ever wondered how they're building their tools, it's this right here. It's this part. of the tool use. They have it. So if you want it to like do a screen reader, you can have it read the screen and you can have it click on different things, right? You can have it drive your computer. This is how they're doing it. This is how it's being done. They're using these large language models and they're doing something called tool use or MCP server. It's capturing the input, the data on the screen, like on your screen, and then it provides that information to the model. The model will then make a decision based on the action. Hey man, how's it going? Good to see you. Happy to have you here. Happy to have you here. We are doing MCP today. So we've got that there. Let's see. I think we can just pop this open. Here we go. Let's go here and go to MCP. All right. I think we can just say node and then we say index. Oh, we got an error. Can't use import statements because this is not a module. Oh, right. Okay. Package.json. This is going to be a type module. There we go. Nearly fixed it. You're always doing it. Oh, wait, that didn't fix it. Hold on a second. Can't use import statement outside a module. Then how do we fix it? Hold on. Wait, there's got to be, there's a way to do this, right? Can't use outside module. Let's do this really quick. Oh, no, we want that back. Let's go this and then go back over to htop and then say resize 13. Yeah, perfect. All right. Resize. Here we go. 1 second. Resize. Let's do 14. Perfect. All right. Let's get back to where we were here. All right. We want it to actually work. But our import statements. So let's see here. Let me just, there's a way to fix this. I know there is. I thought we just fixed it. Let's see here. Syntax error. Yep. Type module. This is what we just did. We totally just did this. We did type module. Maybe here. Let's copy and paste some of this stuff. Let me see if I'm missing anything here. We totally did that, right, guys? Right? Type module is right here. It's right here. What's going on? Okay, so start is going to be node index. Main is index. Oh, because there's two of them. You guys, look at this right here. This is the issue. Okay, so let's get rid of that. It was there. Now we can run it. So, okay, it's running. Okay. So this shows you that it's working. So now what you can do is you can install this into Claude. You guys ready for it? Or any other agent that you want, any other agent that you're looking for. So here we go. So you say Claude add, you have another type there. Yep, that's what it was. Wisdom nuggets. There was 2 types. JSON lets you do it. It lets you have 2 types. And so that was the issue. So that fixed it. So what we want to do is say Claude. So actually I want to say present working directory is here. So we go that. We need to get the absolute directory. So this / index. Here we go. Index. So we say node index.js. Perfect. Okay. So this is what we need. You need that right there. Never mind. You found it? Yeah, you found it. We figured it out. Import works only with ES modules. CommonJS uses require. The original CommonJS. Wow, it's so long ago at this point. Hey, Ryan, how's it going? Ryan McKenzie. How's it going? We are doing MCP server today. We just have our MCP server here. Actually, you can see it 100% on the screen. So you can see all of it, most of it. The most important parts you can see here. So we got our MCP server. When can code live? Uki, what? Uki? I like your name, Uki. Where we can code live. Hello there. Hey, how's it going? Srujan, hey, good to see you. Divide. Hey, how's it going? Happy to have you here. Thank you for joining live. We're doing MCP server today. We're getting things going with our MCP server. We're doing really simple things. Like, the AI model, it doesn't know what the current time is. It doesn't know what the current day is, but we're going to let it unknow that. We're going to give it that information. And that's one simple use case for MCP server. And that's the plan for now. So we've got here our model. We've registered the tool, get current time, get current date and time. So it's a really simple tool. And then we return the content text and it's going to be new date. It's going to be the new date.toString. And so this is going to give us, actually, let's see what this is going to even print. New date here. Let's go like this. Let's copy that really quick. And then we'll go over to this and we'll say node, and then we'll pipe that. Let's see. Wait. 1 second. I must not have copied and pasted it right. Here we go. Let's get that going here. Paste and see, as you can see, there we go. Current date and time. You're the beginner. Uki, you are a beginner. Excellent. Okay, so we're doing beginners. This is definitely a beginner stream for sure. We are building MCP from the very beginning, from an empty file all the way up to using it in a tool. So we just built it. So you're joining here. So this is our code to build. It's really simple. We're giving it a date and time, and there's no input. So we're not asking the model to give us, hey, thank you for the likes, you guys. We're not asking for the model to give us anything. I don't know what's going on. Uki, okay. So we are in a terminal window. We are writing an MCP server, which is a piece of software that artificial intelligent large language models can use in order to get extra information or extend themselves out into the real world. They can gather more information and they can build on tools. What software is this? Andrew, this is Node.js, and we're currently running with Vim IDE. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Vim text editor, the Vim text editor. And you're watching it live on YouTube right now. At this very moment, we're streaming over OBS, and I can see the hearts. Like, you can see the heart icons. You can see them flowing up there. Isn't that cool? I can see it. That's what I see when you guys do that. I see the little heart icons flow up to the top. It's really cool. Okay. And yep, there you go. More heart icons. I can see them. Yep. Oh, they're gone. Okay. There you go. So that's kind of like a quick high level explanation. We're just in a text editor, basically. What this MCP server is about. It lets you extend into see, there's the hearts, you guys. I can see their hearts. This is what it looks like. I can see it's MCP Model Context Protocol. It's a cool name. It basically is giving AI the ability to get into the real world. They can extend themselves into the real world. It makes them so if you've ever used like an agent browser like Comet or any other kind of agentic tool, this is what they do. This is how they do it. If you've ever wondered how these large language models, I'm learning JavaScript already. Excellent, Uki. That's really great to hear. I appreciate it. This is exactly JavaScript. We're using JavaScript right now. We are using JavaScript. Here we go. So we're importing our MCP server. We're using standard IO, which is just input output on the terminal. We're using Zod, which is just data types. It's just data types. They're annotations that help the AI model understand what kind of data to give us if asked it. We're writing in Node.js or Python. Not in Python. Yeah, subject of AI. We could do this. You could totally do this in Python. It's possible to do it in Python. We're doing it in Node.js today. What role has REST API in MCP? So you can also do this with over HTTP. So check this out. Let's get here. So you can do something, I think it's called streamable HTTP. Here you go. So you can do sort of like a REST-based input, and then you can host it, and you can host your MCP somewhere, and then you can sell it. You can sell it for people. They could come and they can use your MCP server and do work, right? So this is actually a business idea, a business opportunity. So that's one way to do it. You can do it, but we're just doing standard input output. Thank you for the likes, you guys. I appreciate it. I can see that. Stain. Let's see here. I know MCP in Vim. Hey, in Vim, how's it going? I know MCP, but what exactly are you building? I mean, what tools inside? Okay, so we're just doing hello world stuff. So here's the tool. This is just a simple tool. Get current time. We know that the AI agents, they don't know what the time is. They don't know what day it is. They only have the information they've been trained on. And they don't have any more details beyond that. Think, oh, this is so cool. I can see all the hearts like flowing up on the screen there. If you can see it right there. It's so cool. And that's what we're doing. So, Andrew Gomez, how service can I use control to automate your PC task? You can do this. This is exactly how you do it, Andrew. You're on the right channel right now. This very moment, you can write AI. You can write this MCP server and then use an AI to perform tasks for you, including running programs on your PC, managing Windows, moving things around. It can be a full agent. You can have it fully control your computer. This is how you do it. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that amazing? Can we book MCP to a REST API endpoint and use its responses to feed LLM? Yep, Kunal, you're totally right. MCP server. JB, that's what this is. We're doing MCP server today. Actually, let's see if there's a description that I don't know if it's going to help or not. The model let's do some basic overview stuff really quick. We need to overview it before we go even further. Hey, let's see here. 1 second. We got another chat message that I need to look at. What if I feel so? Nikita. Hey, Nikita, how's it going? What if I feel that for now, I'm fine with just C for my projects, but everyone else tells me to use C++ or Rust or Zig? You're doing fine, Nikita. Here, so at PubNub, our main message bus that powers 1 billion connected devices all over the world is written in C. And the entire internet is mostly based on C. It's the Ethernet frames and all your routers and your switches, everything. The internet is all powered on C. Nikita, you're doing it right. Continue to go. Obviously, there are more. It's like sort of like we're choosing assembly versus C versus maybe C++, and then you go a step further to like Go or Java or maybe even Rust, right? Or Python. You keep going up a level so that way it, abstracts things away from you, and then you don't have to do as much text maintenance. You don't have to maintain as much. And with C, with modern compilers, you can do some pretty cool stuff. Uki, you need guidance? Okay. Andrew Gomez, is there a tutorial how to install editor JNode, etc.? Wait, what is editor JNode? I don't know what that is. Editor JNode. What is that? What is editor JNode? Are you saying Node.js? Is that what you're saying? Cromer, I'm a senior data scientist. Ooh, excellent. We have some speaking to do, Cromer. And you're facing toxicity here. I joined this company 3 months back. Should I switch? Yeah. So you prioritize your happiness, Cromer. Prioritize your happiness. You need to be happy. If you find that you're in a situation where you're not happy, it's up to you to sort of manage that at the point. You can't change the company. It's too late for that. It's their problem. Node.js in the editor and the editor you're using. Okay, Andrew Gomez. So Node.js installation. You go type that and then use NVM. I like to use NVM. Where is it? NVM. Let's do NVM. NVM. Perfect. Go. So you do that, and then I think you should. Then it will give you this command. So you copy this command, you run it, and then you use NVM. So let's do that really quick. So let's get out of there. So NVM install. What's the latest version of Node? TLS. You can do long-term support, something like that. NVM install long-term support. So you just type that and you paste it in. Oh wait, I don't have NVM installed? Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. Otherwise, LTS is not found. Okay. So what is my current Node version? Node -- version. Here we go. So we're currently running 24. So we'll just say NVM install 24, which I already have installed, right? And it downloads. So after that, now you've got, then you say NVM use 24. Boom. There you go. Hey, you guys, we just upgraded a minor version. Check it out. That's so cool. So Andrew, I hope that gets you sped up on Node.js. And then the editor is, hey, Zach, hey, from India. Hi, how's it going? Happy to have you here on the stream. Nikita, got you, man. Thanks. Have a good stream. Excellent. So good to have you here. All right, here you go, you guys. So we just did NVM install 24, and that will give you Node. And then you say NVM use 24. And now you've got Node -- version, the latest version of Node. There you go. Now you've got Node installed. And then if you want Vim, you can, most systems have Vim installed. You just type vi and press enter, and you're good to go. So from your like Windows, Linux environment, you can do that. Cromer, we are working on a chatbot which will be ideal for any company, meaning making a framework which will fit for any sort of domain and adding guardrails to provide security. Cromer, that's a really good idea. So you definitely want to be using tool use. You will want to be using tool. Right now we are in a threat simulation phase. That's really cool. So you want to use tool use. So you can use the AI to then detect and determine threat situations. And then you want to create an MCP model to do that. You can do that. Let's do that really quick. Let's register another tool to do that. So you do detect threat, threats, detect threats, and let's say we don't have to do take action. We'll detect tool. Here we go. Detect threats tool. So this is a detect threats tool, and then we'll just paste it. Here we go. So for example, scary threat situations that you can see here on the screen, like attacks and other things like that. And then we can push the threats. So we do that based on the input. Here we go. So detects threats on a given text. So it needs text. So the text is going to be a string, and then it will grab that string. But we also want to provide an output schema. So we want the model to, actually the output schema is, let's see here, is just text. We're just getting text. And so But that's not a, hey buddy, right? Hey buddy, what are we working on today? J Black, we are doing MCP server today. We're going a step further. Cromer, hey, using Whisper for captions. Is this live? This is a live video. Yeah, this is a live video. I'm using a fine-tuned Whisper for personal projects, which is good, but not that great. I'm using faster Whisper, which speeds it up. Yeah, absolutely. So we're doing something similar. Jay Looney, the axe. There you go. Build MCP server, subject of AI. That's what we're doing. So we've got to detect threats, but the input schema is going to be, well, actually, threat type. We'll do something like that. And then you can do an enum, and then you can specify what type it is. Here you go. Check this out. Isn't this cool? You guys, look at this on the screen. We're looking at the future right now, this very second. The screen says, oh no, Jay Looney. You're totally right. Sorry about that. Let me fix that really quick. MCP server. Here we go. MCP server. Okay. Here we go. Oh, we fixed it. Sorry about that, you guys. Appreciate you, Jay Looney. Thank you for that's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. We're doing MCP server today. Where's the ARM assembly? Why is this a JavaScript project? Yeah. So Cell, we'll be doing that tomorrow. We'll be going back to assembly tomorrow. Today we're doing MCP. We're just doing a quick MCP because it was requested. It was a requested stream that we cover this topic. So let's see here. Let me catch up with some of this, some of the chats here. I think the concept of MCP brought up by Anthropic. You're totally right. Yeah. So here's the future, or the history lesson. So OpenAI about 3 years ago now created tool use with their AI models. They realized that using the AI to perform tasks is going to be super beneficial. They are the pioneers, I would say, at least from that perspective. Anthropic, they came along and then they created a sort of a framework around it. So that way you can use it and you can pull out to other languages more easily, like Python and JavaScript, and do work there. So that's where Anthropic came in with MCP. If that makes a lot of sense. Thank you for the likes, you guys. But security team handles that. We're also using MCP in your projects. Yeah, so one of the dangerous is you also want to be careful about how you're using open source MCP servers, because they can capture things for you, right? They can be scary. So here we go. Text will say segment, string, min, max. Okay, so this will detect threats in text, and it will tell you what kind of threat it is. Isn't that cool? This is amazing, you guys. No, I was replying above to a question, Stephen, that we are building MCP server. Thank you. Excellent. Yeah, that's the plan for today. So here we've got a threat detect. And then we can get rid of some of that. We don't need that. I don't care about this. So then what we do here is now we can say issue API call to server to save, for example. And then this will be the inputs. So the input will be this information, and the AI will decide based on your enums. Isn't that cool, you guys? Isn't that so cool? It's really amazing. This is like the major part of the tool system here. So let's get rid of I suppose we could say threats detected. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll just say threat type. I think it's inputs.threat type. 1 second. We'll just say inputs dot threat type. Input.threat type. Cool. Wait, yeah. Oh, threats. Segment to lowercase that includes. No, we don't need to do that. We just need this. We just need this part, you guys. Here we go. All right. And then I think that should work. There. Perfect. Okay. Blue. Oh, wait. Let's see here. Blue. Hey, man, you're in 3rd year and you've been exploring coding and tech since the past year or so in dev and creating and exploring new things. So it's so much fun. At the same time, it's also overwhelming. It is. And it doesn't change. Good news. I'll let you know. It's just always the same. New things are coming out all the time. And your job typically as a software engineer or computer science, however you want to say it, is to keep up with all the latest and greatest technologies, and that's what it is. And so it'll still be overwhelming, but you get used to it. you get used to it. Becomes whelming. You get whelmed. You get whelmed at that point. So yeah. Oh wow. Hey, can you? Cromer. Oh, hey, can you suggest a solution? Suppose a chatbot is made for a healthcare domain only. Okay, so we're in the healthcare domain right now, but an attacker, they tried to deviate from the task. How do we identify it? Okay, so you can use MCP or tool use to, what you want to do is you want to extract the intent. So you don't need to necessarily take the prompt directly. So you've got this user prompt and they're trying to they're trying to do prompt injection, or they're trying to escape the prompt and have the AI do something else. You can use this called extraction. So you want to extract the intent. Tool, here you go. This is the answer. This is the answer, Cromer. Cool. To extract intent of the users of a message from the user. Here we go. Server.tool, extract intent. All right. And then we're going to add in, here we go. Title, extract intent, tool, description, and extract the intent. And then we're going to get the message, but then we're also going to say what the intent is. Intent, right? Intent. Here we go. And then it's going to be, then you can force it. You can force it with an enum. And then it basically is kind of like, when you call on your phone and it gives you prompts like press 1 to continue down to sales, or press 2 to file a complaint, right? You can do that with the AI like this. And it doesn't need to be an enum. It can be, you can do something different. But if you want to be very strict, but you can also have it detect if they're trying to escape. So that's extra stuff you can do. So there's a lot of things there. Hey, we subscribed. Oh, I saw someone say, Blue, thanks, man. Love you. Subscribed. Thank you. Hey, Ashford. Hey, how's it going? Ashford, good to see you. I don't feel like I'm progressing at all. Blue, don't worry. Jay Looney has the right. It's an infinite stuff. It's infinite. It goes forever. Just learn forever. It's okay. Don't worry. All you have to do is, here's the deal. This is how I say, you're doing better if you just do a little bit better every day. That's how you know you're making progress. Just a little bit better every day. Just a smidgen better every day, and then you're doing good. You're doing good. That's how you progress. It's okay. And if today it was just, you read a couple of words on the internet, that's it, you're fine. That's fine. Just incremental progress. Take it easy. It's easy. It's no problem. In healthcare domain, it may be advisable to always have human in the loop. You can do that. You can always also do human in the loop, but you don't necessarily need to, because you can have the AI fully guided. You can fully guide it. So you can extract the intent from a message, a question, a greeting, a statement, a command, right? You can go even further. And so here's some more tools. So we're just writing a bunch of tools here, you guys. Isn't that crazy? Here we go. So the one I really wanted to use was the get weather, date, and time, but you guys are asking for more advanced stuff already, which is kind of cool. Cromer, yeah, you were researching that only, but I couldn't find any open source model that can be used without fine tuning. Good news. I've got one for you. It's called GPT OSS. It's open source. GPT OSS. Here you go. This is the one. Hold on. Let's see here. GPT-OSS Olama. Here we go. This is the one. And this has tool calling. It's got tool calling built in. And you can use it for everything. It supports basically MCP essentially at that point. But it's just a slight different integration. But it will do the trick. It does the trick for it, you guys. So there you go. Cromer, you probably want a classifier rather than an LLM for intent detection. Jay, that's also a really good point. So you can sort of do distillation if you want to create your own custom classifier. What Jay Looney is describing is actually making a lot of sense. So you can use something like GPT OSS to extract the intent from a whole bunch of different chats. And then you have the AI can do the labeling for you. You don't need humans to do labeling anymore because we have large enough models that automatically do that for you. And then you create that training data, and then you can create a classifier that does the intent detection for you automatically. And you can see if the user is intending to escape, if they're intending to escape the model and trying to go around your safeguards. Isn't that cool? And it totally works. Jay, yeah. We should not use LLM to classify, as it can fail sometimes. You can actually force Cromer, so you can force a tool calling. You can force it to tool call. So that's actually, it doesn't have to be a non-deterministic output. You can force it, and it'll force it to sort of detect the intent. And you can do it that way as well. So it will work. It works really well. So there's forced intent. You can force it. Let's see here. Let's see. Luis, hey Luis, best MCP to make better UI for web applications. Oh, good question. Okay, so there is here actually, Luis. What I recommend is Do have your AI model just use a C. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Appreciate it. You can see the hearts moving around on the screen there. Oh, it's so cool. So many hearts and likes. Appreciate it. So Luis, do something like best UI framework, CSS framework. Do something like this. So you use a framework, CSS framework here. So I think what is it? Tailwind is a good one, but there's also some pretty big Tailwind CSS. Ask your AI model when you're building to use one of these. Have it use one of these. I think there's other ones that have pre-built, like I think it's Shod and CU UI CSS. I think it's something like this. What is it? No, Shaw CN. What is it? I forgot. Shod and CN. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Here it is. Shod and CN UI. Here we go. Have it use this. Here, look at that. You guys right here. Have the MCP just say use Shod and CN for the UI, and then you can have it automatically have beautiful UIs like this. Isn't that cool? You don't necessarily need an MCP server. You can just have it use this Shod and CN, and that will make it better. All right, let's see. Jump back to some of the chat messages here really quick. Let's see. This is like the MCP alternative by GPT OSS. You can use, yeah, exactly. So you want to use tool use. So tool use with GPT-OSS. Do tool use. It's great for tool calling. Hold on one second. So tool use is an OpenAI GPT model enabling agentic capabilities with like using browsers or driving browsers, or driving the user interface on your system as well. You can have it fully take over your entire computer, and it's called tool use. And so you define your tool, which is what we're kind of doing with MCP. It's basically the same thing. You provide the tools to the model, and then the model does some reasoning, and you can force the model to always call one tool or another. And then you're good. Yep. Shod and CN. There you go. Uses Tailwind. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. Zach. Hey, Zach, how's it going? Knock, knock. Reasoning. Here we go. Then you have the execute the tool, which runs your code. And then you return the results to the model, and the model can just continue in a loop forever. It's actually really cool. And so you can have the model just run your entire computer. You can have it edit videos for you using like video editors. You can go crazy. You can have it fully take over everything. We're at the precipice, the top of the zenith. We're at the zenith, you guys. The zenith. Okay, here we go. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get back to it because we want to make sure to actually run this. And then, so we have a bunch of tools we wrote, right? So we have a ton of different tools. Let's make sure that, here we go. Let's get out of here. So let's go here. Let's get out of this really quick. Let's go back over here by index. And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure this runs node index. Here we go. All right, good. We're good. All right. So we're good to go. So now we want to use it. Let's actually have it run. Let's actually use it. Okay. Let's do it. All right. Let's add it to Claude. So we'll do Claude. Actually, what we need to do is pwd. Where is the, okay. It needs the absolute directory, pwd/index.js node. There we go. It's running. Perfect. Okay. Let's copy and paste that. So you do Claude add in. Actually do this for Claude MCP add, and I think it's called. Let's see. What should we call it? What should we name it? Because it's got a whole bunch of weird. It's got a whole bunch of weird tools. Help tool. I guess we'll call it help tool, and then we say dash dash, and then we say the command to run it. There we go. We added it, guys. Then you say Claude MCP list, and you can see listed MCPs, and you can see we've got our help tool right here. It's connected. Isn't that cool? Really easy. So then you open Claude like that, and now you can say, what is the current time and day, right? And here it's going to go. It's going to call the MCP server. Are you guys ready? Oh, do you have a Discord server? Yes, let's do it. Oh, you found it? Here, I'll paste it in. We've got a Discord server here, you guys. Let's add that so everyone can find it. We'll copy. We'll edit, generate an invite link that lasts forever, and generate a link. We'll copy. Then we'll paste this over here to YouTube so you guys have it. So join the Discord server. And then we can chat more. You can paste links over there. It's really easy to interact as well from that perspective. Easy to paste links. So yeah, this is our Discord server here. Okay. So what is the current? All right, you guys ready? We're going to run it. Is it going to work? I don't know. I don't know. Is it going to work? Will the model use our MCP server? And will it get us the current day and time? We're going to find out. Here we go, you guys. It's thinking. It's thinking about it. It will ask us for permission if it works. Oh, wait, no, hold on. It already knew. Wait. wait. No. It's supposed to call our tool. Okay, so there's obviously something else going on here. There's already another agent involved in the situation. So let's see. Use the help tool. There we go. And answer question. Here we go. Let's see this. Let's see if we can do that. QUES. Because we let's see if we can do it. Let's see if it'll work this time. It might want. Oh, see. Okay. I don't have a help tool. Yeah, you do. MCP. Here we go. So you've got the help tool right here. Right here. What we need to do is it says connected. Enter to view details. Let's see. MCP. Let's go there. Let me see. Enter. And then let's see. Oh, wait. Is it working? There's only capabilities. No, it doesn't have any capabilities. That's why. Okay. So it is missing something. We're missing something, you guys. It almost worked. We almost did it. Okay. So the plan is we need to get this to work. We need to make sure that this is working, and then we will win. That's the plan. So currently has no capabilities, but it really certainly does. I know it does. Let's see here. So let's see if we can figure out why. Transport server.connect. Is it not? So what's missing? What is missing from this? I think it feels like we've got everything that we needed. Let's see here. I'm just kind of walking through it. It feels like, server.register tool, and then we just have it. See, then we start the server, and it goes. Off it goes. What is the command? Oh, are you running in a cloud? The Philosophy Club. Hey, how's it going? The Philosophy Club. Running in a cloud. We are running locally on a... But you probably have questions then if you're perceptive. You probably have more questions, but this is running locally right here at this very moment. So here we go. So what is missing? So we need to go back here. What is missing for MCP server? Why is Claude not happy about it? Oh, wait. I know what the problem is. Okay. So one of the things is when you run your MCP server, I found in the past that if you run in the same directory as the MCP server, if you run Claude, it doesn't always work. So let's try it again. Let's go /MCP. And let's see here. No MCP servers. Oh, so I need to reconfigure it. 1 second. I need to reconfigure it. See here. Let's add that back. And then you want to add here. What we're going to do is we're going to make it global. So let's go like this. But then we want to say, I think it's called scope. Scope user. I think that works. Let's see. Let's double check. And then let's see. Claude MCP list. Is it there? Yeah. Okay. We got it, you guys. Well, that's not, wait. Okay. I think we're good. Claude MCP list. All right. Did we get it? All right. It's there. It says it's connected. Blue. What is the specs on your PC? What is the largest model you've run locally? The specs are pretty good. You can see basically the specs at the top of the screen. So you can see right there at the H top, you can see the specs on the machine. And the largest model I've run would probably be GPT OSS or Llama, like Llama 3. I've run Llama 3, for example. They perform pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with it. Here we go. All right, so let's see if we can get this working, Claude. I want to make sure this works. So this is like the main, so you say /MCP, and then we've got a tool. It says connected. There we go, you guys. Okay. Is this it? Is it working? None. No capabilities. Okay. What are we missing? What is missing? Connected help tool, MCP. Wait, All right, what are we missing? We're missing something. We're definitely missing. So here's what we can do. We'll go cd forward projects forward MCP or pubnub. So we already have a pubnub MCP server. Here we go. Invite index. What are we missing? So we've got the MCP server. Here we go. Server new version. Okay. Tool handlers. I'm just trying to figure this out. Can't find the GPU. What? Oh, the GPU. Yeah, because it's an integrated GPU. Integrated GPU. In this case. So it's a Mac, right? We're running on a Mac. So a Mac has the integrated GPU. You can see it's a lot, right? 128. There you go. That's a lot. because you want to run those large language models. So it's unified memory, right? On Mac, it has unified memory, which lets you run large models really easily. And it runs on the GPU, which is really cool. Should I buy a Mac or PC or Windows? You're doing data science personal projects, Coda or MPS. So with Metal on Mac, you can do the same thing. So Chromer, good question. Okay, I guess it depends on what you're looking for. So one of the challenges is getting the right hardware, because if you want to do CUDA, then you want to get a new NVIDIA GPU, right? A new NVIDIA GPU. And so what I do though is, instead of buying like an NVIDIA GPU outright, you can just rent the server on like Google or Amazon or Azure on Microsoft. You can, like, for a few dollars, you can just rent a server, and then you can do all your work there, and then you can use their GPUs, and you can use CUDA there. So that will help you. Because that's what I do. That's basically what I do. And then I can just spin up for like a couple dollars here or there, maybe $10 there for a really big project. And then you've saved a bunch of money, and you didn't have to buy anything. And you also don't have to worry that your hardware will fail you, because you've invested thousands of dollars in a really expensive CPU and GPU. So that's one thing that you can do as well. But if you're looking for local, I'm learning so much. I hope I'm not bothering with so many questions. Yeah, please, many questions you guys want, type them in as fast as you have them. Happy to help. It's a lot of fun. I love answering and helping you guys as well, because I'm learning too at the same time. Like right now, what's going on? Why is this MCP server having some issues? I'm actually super curious. So here we go. There's this. Let's see. What is... where is that? Number 4, maybe? Here we go. All right. So we've got our transport. What is missing? Transport, standard output, connect.catch error. So let's add this in. Let's add this in right here. Let's see what we got. Maybe there's something we are missing. Here we go. So, okay. Oh, wait. Maybe. Let's try that. All right, here we go. Let's try it again. You know, I'm actually kind of curious. What we'll need to do is we will submit a query to our MCP server to see if it's giving us all the tools back. Did I even register? So we've got the server. This is the server. It says MCP server register tool. Like, we're doing all the things. Are we doing it correctly? Register. Here we go. Register all tools. No, register tool. Register. See? Okay. So that is probably what's going on here. Here. Okay. Tool name. SDK includes, where is it? Where is it? Server instance.tool. This is what's going on. This is the problem. Here we go. Right here. I think this is it. This is the problem. How are you able to see all the specs and like the CPU usage on top of the screen? Oh, Inspire Snap. This is called HTOP. Here we go. Check this out. So you just type in HTOP, and then I say D3 so it updates faster, and then it looks like that. HTOP. It's called HTOP. HTOP. Yeah, HTOP. Yeah, there you go. There, Chromer. Yeah, I would like bought a Mac only if I was going to do not data science, but I have only Windows, not use Mac for this field. So confused. What you suggest for local Windows or Mac? I've been running on Mac. I like Mac. It does all the things that I need it to do. It performs well. And the problem is, though, you're not going to get CUDA. You might want CUDA, right? You might want NVIDIA CUDA, which is the industry's sort of standard today, right? It's the multi-trillion-dollar company, CUDA, with NVIDIA. So you wouldn't get that with your Mac. So probably a good idea is just to upgrade your GPU so you can use the latest CUDA, and your compute units will be the latest compute units available. So I think that's the answer. I'm pretty sure that's the answer, you guys. You can use any sort of hardware, really, though, because you can use things like PyTorch or Keras with TensorFlow, and that will give you a framework on which it automatically abstracts the acceleration to the GPU, the hardware on your system. So you could use PyTorch and Keras with TensorFlow. That's the best option, you guys, for AI and ML. But if you're doing regular data science, you probably won't need GPUs, right? You probably won't need... Olivia Coder, hey, how's it going? It's good to see you. We're doing MCP server today. Chromer, yeah, it's MPS. It has MPS, okay. But CUDA is matured, and it's been supported for ages. Yeah, it's been around for a long time. I learned on CUDA from my AI. That's when I first learned it, is CUDA. because that's the only thing that was available really to do GPU accelerated AI training. CUDA was basically the foundation that was available to us back then, many years ago, so many years ago at this point. But yeah, you're right. It has been ages. Okay, so I think it's called Tool. Here we go. Let's go over here. So, hey, bro. Oh, I'll wait to see. Hey, good morning, bro. Hey, good to see you. Welcome into the stream. We're doing MCP server today. You know both. Excellent. That's good to know both, because now you can build it in either case. No matter what kind of setup you got, you can build it. All right, so let's see if we can fix this here. So it's not called register tool. I think it's just called tool. There we go. I think that was the problem. So register alt. So it's just called server instance.tool. Yeah. So let's do this like that. Let's do copy this right there. And then we'll do %s/, and then we'll replace with tool, and we'll say done. All right, let's see if that works, you guys. I think that might work. Let's see here. So I saved it. Now where is my Claude at? My Claude will be here. We'll Claude. Here, 1 second. Claude MCP list. Do we have it? Cool, we have it. Okay, so let's just run Claude here. Claude. All right, and then we'll do /MCP, and then we'll say, here we go, and then we'll this view tool. It worked, you guys. Work. We fixed it. We did it. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. I was like worried. I was like, oh no, you guys were not going to get it. And I was like, I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm trying to pretend like I know what I'm doing. I'm like, we're going to build an MCP server today. And I've done it like a bunch of times already. I'm like, showing you guys like how it works. Here we go. Okay, let's get back up to some of the chat messages I missed. Do you know I can find a bug with TG Mini game app? I don't know what that is. What are you doing? Olivia Coder, we are doing an MCP server. We're showing it how to work. So we just built one. We built an MCP server. It does some really cool stuff. Thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate it. This will be, I think, MCP Vim. Here we go. And this is our MCP server. We have something that does a current date and time. And then we have a extract intent. And then we have a detect threats because the chat was asking for it. They were asking for these tools. They said, hey, I want these tools. Let me know how to do them. And so we did it. Is it a myth that Mac is slower when compared to a PC built with really good RTX? Yeah. So the Philosophy Club, yes, is the answer. And here's why. Here's why a PC is faster than a Mac, because you, for a lower price, can get better performance. So the price per performance, you can get better on a PC, especially if you build it yourself. So if you get like the latest AMD processor with like a whole bunch of cores, and then you get like really fast memory, and then you get a really fast SSD, and then you get an NVIDIA GPU, you have built like a supercomputer for like a personal use supercomputer, essentially, right? And so that's like a really good approach for a cost effective. It'll be cheaper. If you want the same performance on a Mac, you have to pay more money, but it's going to give you a lot of nice things that it's easier because it's all in one box, right? So it's an easy pre-built system. Let's see. You subbed to me. Oh, Cromer, thank you. By the way, are you running a company? Yes. All right, Cromer, here we go. We're running a company. It's called pubnub.com. Check this out. So we are an API company. We provide SDKs for every language, and it lets you communicate, built-in communication. So you can do things like publish and subscribe. Is there like a simple, let's see here. What are some of the demos? So we've got Unity, we've got Unreal, we've got Xbox, we've got PlayStation, we've got Switch, we've got iPhone, we've got Android. You can build like a universal communication across all these platforms. It's really cool. So here, let's see if we can see any of these demos. So like IoT dashboard, which lets you see like stuff on a map. So start the demo. I'm actually kind of see if this works. Let's see here. Jake, baby, hey, good to see you. Yes, I remember you for sure. Absolutely. So you can see all these IoT devices are actually live, but you can see them displayed in real time on my computer, even though they're at different locations in the world. So it's a really great way to enable communication in your application. It's really powerful. Global network. Yeah. Thank you for all the likes, you guys. I appreciate it. Definitely. So let's see here. Let me catch up with some. What is MCP JS? Model Context Protocol, Olivia Coder. Let's see here. Hello, sir. Yep. What about Emacs options? Emacs. Oh, you could totally do this in Emacs. Absolutely. Absolutely, you could do this in Emacs. You can totally just, I'm just using Vim, right? I'm just using Vim, you guys. Keep up the work. Thanks for the answer. Absolutely, Philosophy Club. You got it. To be honest, if I got a MacBook, I would put Linux on it. Yeah, you would. Yeah, that's what I was also thinking. You can do that. Well, it's an ARM processor, so you totally could, I think. Jake, baby, hello. Yep, I remember you from last time. Absolutely, it's good to see you here. What's going on today? We are doing a MCP server. We're doing MCP today. So we just wrote an MCP server with 3 tools. It has 3 tools. Let's look at the different tools we have. We have current time, get the date and time. We have extract intent, so like what is the user intending? And then we have detect threats, because that's what they were going for. That's what chat was asking us for. You just got out of school, cool. Olivia Coder, yep. Channel, whoa, Channel, cool name. So just 3 languages for beginners in cybersecurity. Python, I would say, is a good one because it's a general scripting language that's easy to use and maintain, and it's got a lot of cybersecurity friendly items. You might want to use Kali Linux. So you for cybersecurity, Kali Linux. There you go. Cybersecurity Kali Linux. That will give you the operating system with all the tools baked into it automatically, right? I'm pretty sure it's called Kali Linux. Cromer Channel. So I was doing cybersecurity before joining an IT company as a data scientist. I was just starting with Python. Yeah, Python. There you go. You got it. You can implement things easily. Assembly and C, Olivia. Yeah. So here, Olivia Coder is right. These are really important foundational languages, especially if you're going into cybersecurity, because a lot of the exploits can be achieved anyways. Exit. Yeah. So those are the ways to do it. With assembly and C, you can learn a lot. Thanks, guys. Cool. Yeah, absolutely. So Olivia Coder's got good advice there as well. But also, these are harder things to learn at the same time. So don't worry about it. Yeah. Thank you for likes. You guys appreciate it. And don't worry if you have any challenges with assembly and C. You can always go into Python. It's a little bit easier. Thank you for the likes, you guys. I can see the little hearts going up there. That's so cool. Appreciate it. So what we'll do here is we'll jump back into our MCP server real quick, and we've got it running. We got it running on Claude now. Let's see here. I think it is here. So here we go. View the tools. Look, you guys, look. Here it is. Current time and date. Extract intent. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the likes, you guys. We appreciate it. You can see the hearts like floating up there. It's appreciate it. Oh, JB, how do you train the model to give better responses? Good question. You can, you probably what you want to do is tool use or MCP server. So it's what we're doing right now. I think that's the best answer. So what you're watching right now is exactly how to have the model give you better answers, because you can force it to give you the right answers, right? Thank you for the likes, you guys. Appreciate it. Let's see here. I hope that, so we'll show you kind of how that works here in a second. Is this what? What are you cooking? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What are we cooking? We're cooking MCP servers today. So we just built one, and it's got 3 tools. Detect, what is it here? Current date and time, and it will give us extract intent, and then it will give us detect threats, so we can find out if anyone is doing anything malicious, right? You're out for good? Okay, anyways, out for good? Okay, cool. Good to see you. Olivia Cromer, how many coding languages do you know? We know probably like Java, JavaScript, Python, Golang, Rust, C, C++, C#. What else is there? Some JVM languages, like Scala, and then Scheme, which was not fun. You don't need Scheme. You don't need it. Probably, but the best languages by far, the number one best languages that you should know, Python is a really good one. It's probably number one. And then JavaScript. These are really important languages. And then for foundational knowledge, assembly and C is really helpful. And then you're good to go. I hope that answers your question. Jake, baby, it looks like you're hacking, but you're not. You're so sweet. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm starting with Python. Excellent. Good choice. Good choice. Python. There you go. How much time would it take to build my own working agent? Really quick, really easily. It's super easy. You can even have the AI do it for you. You don't need to even build it yourself. You can have the AI do it for you. And that's kind of what we did, you guys. That's kind of what we did. So we had the AI build it for us just a little bit. Yes, sir. Okay, so wow, dope. Chromer, yeah, there you go. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get the model to use our MCP tool. Here we go. Use help tool and get current date and time. Is it gonna work this time, you guys? I really hope it does, because this is like the one thing that I wanted to have done today. I wanted to do this. I wanted to make sure. All right, here we go. We're running it. It should ask us for permission. If we did it, it works. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I was so worried, you guys. All right, here we go. We did it. All right. You worked at Cognizant for 3 years, and now you're working in Infosys. These are great companies, Chromer. These are fantastic companies. But you also gave away like the toxicity that you're currently facing. He's so sweet. How are you so good at this stuff like now and the AI stuff? Yeah, it's been decades. It's just decades of experience working with it. That's your answer. Just many, many years. Over the years. So many years, you guys. I'm so excited. Look, it's asking us to use the tool. Here we go. Let's run it. Oh, no. Hold on. Key MCP server error. Key validate error parse. Okay. Is not a function. It looks like there's an issue with the MCP tool. Darn it. Okay. Let's see if we can fix it. All right. Let's just highlight. Let's just do some of these things. We'll comment these other tools out really quick. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's see if we can get it running. I want this to work. Like we almost got it to work here. Blue. Wait. So help tool is one of the tools in your MCP server. Yeah. And it's multiple functions like detect threats and get date. You got it. Yep, but we hit a bug. So we're going to figure out what our problem was. And I think, so this is async. It's going to return the content, type text, new date string. All right, so I think this should be okay. I think we're good now. There's no input schema. Let me see if maybe we can comment that out. Okay, here we go. All right, let's get it running again. So /MCP, and then we'll have it reconnect. Let's see if we can have it reconnect. Reconnect. Here we go. So it's going to restart. Reconnected. Okay. Now it should only have one tool. MCP. Here we go. One tool. And we'll say port view tools. Okay. Cool. All right. So far so good. Okay. Let me see here. 1 second. Let me catch it. Or Chromer. Have you heard of Infosys? Yeah, I have. Infosys. Cognizant was so good. Never faced any issues. Working culture was also really good. Oh, Chromer. You left the good company and then you went to another company. Well, I guess every department will be different. So Infosys is a pretty big company, right? So you probably just ended up in a situation where you had some bad working culture. Yeah, Infosys is really bad when it comes to working culture. That's unfortunate. That's quite unfortunate. So let's see if we can get the MCP server to actually execute now. So let's rerun our command and let's see if it will work this time. Let's see if it will actually work. Okay, it's asking us. Yes, use it. Oh, it works. It worked. We did it, you guys. 100% success. I know it only took us an hour. It only took us an hour, but we did it. We succeeded. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm so happy about this. All right. So as you can see, we used the MCP server to get the current date and time. And I believe probably what the problem was that we provided it with the input schema that was empty, an empty JSON object. And that was probably the problem. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, thank you for the likes, you guys. Appreciate it. Can see those hearts popping up on the screen. I love it. It's a lot. Give me some money. Let's see, Aditya or Aditi. No money. Okay. Yes, sir. Building an AI agent using an AI is what if you get if you get a job related to AI only does the fundamentals matter. Let me reread that because I didn't read it all the way. Yes, sir. Let me reread your comment there. Building an AI agent using an AI. So what if I want to get a job related to AI and AI only does the fundamental matter? Well, I guess at that point, you need to find the right AI is what you got to do. You got to find the right AI, and then you can do it. So here, let's add back more of our tools. So here we go, you guys. Let's add the extract intent tool. Let's add this one back. Here we go. We'll add that one in, and then we'll go, here we go, run, and then we'll say /MCP, and then we'll reconnect, right? We'll reconnect so that way it has more tools, MCP. And then view tools. It's got the tool. It's got the extract intent tool. All right, we're doing good. Kamran. Hey, how's it going, Kamran? Hey, I want your opinion about if I'm ready to apply for jobs in web dev, back end specifically. Okay, so your back end, you're going to need obviously understanding of databases, maybe some scaling, some containerized. Do you know 12 factor? Do you know 12 factor? Do you know how to do monitoring, logging? Do you know how to do deployments? Do you know orchestration systems like Kubernetes or ECS or different or functions as a service like Lambda or the different function runtimes in Azure or Google Cloud? You need to know a lot in order to get some stuff there. But the good news is those things are pretty easy to learn, like even your first week. So I would say you might be ready if you have, the foundations on building access to maybe even systems for high scale like Redis, if you need Redis for or Memcached to accelerate and cache data. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things you can do. Also, what are the backend languages that you want to learn? Obviously, Node.js is a really common one. Node.js is huge. Zek, hey, how are you switching so fast in the terminal? It's called screen. So we got GNU screen here, and then you can easily. There's also tmux, right? Tmux. It's not showing up very well in the what do you call it? The subtitles. The subtitles are having a hard time with those words, but it's called GNU Screen. So you go like this, GNU Screen, and it's installed on most systems. So this is what I use. I use GNU Screen. I like it. So this pops me around in different terminal window sections really easily, you guys. Sorry you split my message into two parts. Oh, no worries. All good. Yeah, no worries. So this is what I use to, it's a full screen window manager in a terminal emulator. And that's what I use. I use that. Here we go. So let's jump over to run. Okay. So let's actually try it. So we want to try to run the extract intent. Here we go. Use extract intent tool on our help tool MCP and detect the intent of this message. Here we go. I need what are some of our intents? What were some of our intents? Let me see here. We need it to go here. I think it's this. Oh, got some questions here in chat. CS fundamentals are important. Data science structures, algorithms, operating systems, database management systems, computer networking systems designs. If you are applying for higher positions, Blue, that is a really good list of fundamentals. Thank you for answering. Excellent recommendations, Blue. You did a good job. The Philosophy Club, ever tried integrating such as NVIDIA's A100s? Cloud computing for a short time and maximum usage. I have a PC specs in mind to make a rig for training ML locally. Yes, so what the thing is, if you want to deal with these larger models like LLMs, you need really big, beefy memory and maybe even multiple video cards, right? Multiple accelerators. So NVIDIA's A100s are built to run in a server environment in an array. So they operate, you can distribute your matrices, your layers across multiple of the compute units and the memory on the GPU cards, essentially. This allows you to run feed forward and back propagation using accelerators really fast. And so you need that if you're going to be doing large language models. But guess what? If you're going to do regular AI, or maybe you're working on smaller models, you can do it perfectly fine with a local PC. TPU, there you go. Tensor Processing Unit. JB, good recommendation. The TPU, Google's TPUs are the fastest on the market. They are even faster than an NVIDIA. Faster than NVIDIA. So if you want to leverage some hardware accelerators to train your models more quickly at a lower cost, you'll want to use TPUs. Amazon AWS also has TPUs. They call them Inferentia and Trainium. They're two different accelerators, and they work on like PyTorch, for example. So you can do that as well. They are custom hardware built specifically for AI. It's really cool. Hey, you're in your second year of CS and you want to explore fields that aren't game dev. Any tips? So not game dev. Definitely AI, I would say. Definitely give AI a shot. You can also do data science. That's another fun one. It's adjacent to artificial intelligence, but data science also involves analytics or measuring data on databases. So you'll be running queries over large data sets or even small data sets. You'll be using spreadsheets and things like that. So there's a lot of options there that are outside of game. But you know what? Yammer or Amar. You know what? Game development is probably the most widely covered of all the computer science disciplines in terms of the amount of information you need to know, because games are the most computationally demanding and they're unforgiving when it comes to like slow frame rates. So you need to be a really good engineer to understand how to leverage the hardware in a gaming environment in order to provide a really good gaming experience. And that requires you to know a lot and implement a lot of advanced algorithms in order to achieve that. So being a game developer gives you probably one of the best foot in the door to any other roles, because everything else is super easy after you're a game developer. Game development is one of the most challenging things you can do, and everything else is just a lot easier at that point. The Philosophy Club, AWS Trainium, which one is better? AWS has these Trainium, I think they're out Trainium 2. They have these new Trainium 2 chips, and they also have Inferentia 2. Use Trainium, I guess, to train the data. I don't know why they have separate chips. I asked them, and they're like, "Oh, we don't know. we don't know why we have two different chips." Could I try to apply for jobs? What do you think? Absolutely. So here's the deal: always be applying, continuously apply, and just it's a game where it's a guaranteed failure if you don't try. 100% guaranteed failure if you do not try. But there's a chance that you will get some opportunities to begin interviewing. And guess what? It's okay if you botch some interviews, because you'll learn how to be a better interviewer by actually interviewing, right? So it's good. Don't feel bad if you didn't get the job. You had the chance to gain some experience on how to interview. So that's what I did. I remember many years ago now, I was an intern, but I did it for free. I was a software intern, but I did it for free. And that was how I was able to get ahead of everyone else. And I did a really good job. And I said, hey, you know what? If I do a good enough job and you say that I'm producing value for the business, then maybe reward me with maybe can pay me at a certain point, but I'll do it for free and show you that I'm doing a really good job. That's how I did it. So that is one option, but not everyone has that drive. Not everyone is open up to doing something like that, because it means you have to work at a second job. And that's what I did. I worked at a second job. I was doing retail. And then I did a retail, then into software engineering. And I did it as an intern, and I did it unpaid. So that might be a lot of work for you, but that will work. That's how I did it, just in case you were wondering. Okay. We are going to do this last tool here, and we're going to see if this works here. Did we get everything? Is the syntax right? Everything looks good? All looks good here. Okay. All right. I think we're okay. Let's see if we can get this to run. Or use the extract intent tool on our help tool MCP to detect the intent of this message. What are our intents? What are the possible intents? It's a question. Or a statement or command. We'll do a greeting. Hey, we'll say, hello, how are you? Okay. So what this should do is I should be able to get back information from my MCP that is a greeting. That I should get greeting, right? We should get greeting here. Here we go. We're going to run it. Is it going to work? I don't know. But if it does, I will be very happy and satisfied. Oh my God. You guys, look. Look. Do you see? This is the future right here. What you see on the screen right now. Look. Oops. Let me jump back. Here we go. Look. Right here. Right here. This is it. Right here. Look. Do you see this, you guys? This is the most important thing that you should be paying attention to right now in computer science and with developing new systems. When you're building tool use or an MCP server, what we just demonstrated right here is the most powerful thing that currently exists in the world. It is so powerful. I cannot explain how powerful this is to you. Can you make MCP server for an anime that looks up answers from a wiki? Yes, you totally can. JB, you totally can do it. Absolutely, you can do it. Here we go, you guys. I'm going to run it. Let's see if it actually gives us back information. The model is going to get the answer. Oh, no, key validation error parse. Okay, so at least we know where the problem was. But good news, guys. Good news. It actually gave us the right data. It gave us the right information. So let's see if we can get it to run again, or is it getting another error? So I get this key validation error. What we can do is we can fix it. We can fix it. This will be the last thing that we do. We will fix this key validation parse error, and then we'll call it a day, and then we got to go. But that will be the last thing. So don't worry, we're not ending the stream yet. We're not done yet. We will be fixing this error, and then we'll be good to go. The Philosophy Club, Trainium is specifically designed for training. Inferentia is designed for inference, but not the same raw computational power as training. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So Trainium is specifically tuned probably for larger batches. That's what it is, right? That's what it is. The Philosophy Club for larger batches. That allows you to do gradient descent locally and compute more effectively and efficiently to train on larger data sets. Trainium probably has more memory and larger matrix arrays. That's probably what it is, right? The Philosophy Club. That's why Trainium is optimized for training, because they're just bigger memory arrays. And then Inferentia, it doesn't need that as much, I'm guessing, because you don't need to submit multiple batches at once. You only need to do one batch at a time. In inferencing. All right, let's see if we can fix the error, you guys, and then we'll call it a day. That's the plan. MCP Vim, here we go. Okay. So what is our error? What's going on here? Let's get rid of this. Let's just say, intent, input.intent. Is this, it might be this right here. That's the problem. Let's do, how do we do this? I don't even know how to debug this. How can we figure this out? Input, maybe, I do believe, it's going to be, I'm pretty sure it's the intent, but we'll see. Yeah, bigger data set Trainium is the way to go. Yep, that's the way to do it. Okay, that totally makes sense. Let's see. I think we need to read the docs is what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to read the documentation. Once we get this, you guys, then we're good to go. We're good to go. All right, here we go. Contents, URI, name. Here we go. Async resource template. Okay, that's a resource template. Contents URI.href. href, where did it get that? Okay, no, that's not what we're interested in. Content type text string a plus b, input schema ab. Oh, here, this is it. We figured it out. Okay, we know what we did wrong. Here we go. Check this out, you guys. Okay, so it's called, I think it's like this. Yeah, okay, we have to do it like this. Ready? We'll go like this. And it's going to be intent and message. There we go. Perfect. We figured it out. I'm pretty sure this will do it for us, you guys. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Blue, I really want to work on a real world projects too. I really want to learn so much and feel like you're not good enough, but you are good enough. Here's the problem. There's resistance. It's just challenging. Just do a little bit at a time and you're good. Work on anything solid yet. Currently trying my best to get internship. Okay, just keep going. Just keep moving forward. Persistence pays off. It does. If you give up, then it's a guaranteed failure. It's 100% guaranteed failure if you give up. Continue. Ghost Pablo, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Happy to have you in the stream. We're doing one last thing, and then we are ending stream. But we're not ending right away. We fixed the bug. But before we see if we fix the bug, join the Discord, because you know what? We don't go live at the same time every day, but we do go live on the weekdays. So here's our Discord. Feel free to join the Discord so that way you can get notified when we go live. Or subscribe. That works too. You can subscribe as well. Subscribe as well to get notified. Okay, I think we've got it. Here we go. There we go. So this was the problem right here on the screen, you guys. We just had this part wrong. The initialization to the async, the Lambda, the closure, it was broken. We didn't do it right, but now we did. So we've got the intent. We don't need this anymore. We don't need that. So we have intent. I suppose we could say .join, but it's not an array, is it? Oh, it is. It is okay. So we have intent.join. Okay. And then message. We need the message. We can say here, comma message, message, and that as well. Okay. So I'm pretty sure we did it, you guys. I'm pretty sure this is it. The Philosophy Club. Vanilla Redstone can be a very CPU intensive due to its block by block update algorithm. Try alternate current, AC, which is a more efficient algorithm to process redstone dust algorithm. Are you talking about Minecraft? What's going on here? That's what redstone in Minecraft dust algorithm. The redstone dust. I'm actually kind of curious. What are you talking about? The philosophy club. Here we go, you guys. We're gonna run the last one. Here we go. We're running it. All right. So Claude. Then we're gonna say /MCP, and it looks like we're connected. We're gonna reconnect it just in case. MCP. We're gonna make sure that it's got all the right tools and everything. Here we go. View tools. All right. Extract intent. Input schema. Here we go. Object required. Okay. Perfect. All right. I think that's it. Maybe. Let's go back to current date and time. All right. Looks good. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if that works. I'm not sure if it'll work or not, but we can try it again. Let's try it, you guys. Here we go. The last thing we're going to do. All right. So far, so good. The model knows to call it the right prey. So we say yes and go. Ding. Okay. We still have a problem. What is the issue? One last thing, you guys. One last thing. What is the issue? What could it be? Maybe it's the input schema that's the problem. But I don't think so. Because it's giving us the right data. It knows what it gave us the right data. I think the problem is somewhere else. Content. Is it async? Okay. What is going on here? So I see this. So we know this works. We know this part works here, right here. Let's see. Wait, we got some chat messages here. Real quick. It's been an amazing stream, Steven. This is really fun, and I will be connected on Discord. Cool. Thank you. Blue, excellent. That's awesome. We'll see you on Discord. Absolutely. And then Kamran, you built as your first project a website, kind of like a portfolio, where you can play or run WebGL. Excellent. WebGL. That's really good. Apps. Did you use 3JS? What did you use? I'm kind of curious. How did you make it work? Python Django templating. Do you think this is a good first project? Actually, that's an amazing first project because you're touching on a lot of challenging topics. WebGL, that's a beefy, challenging topic. And then Python with Django means that you're learning a full ORM, an object relational model with Django and its templating engine. And these are really good for, Christopher Smith. You missed the live stream. Hey, no worries. We're wrapping up here. Yeah, we're at the very end. We just want to fix this one last thing, and we get this MCP server working, and it's going to extract intent. That's this one last thing, but we're missing some problems. I'm not exactly sure what the real detail is here. This is it right here. I found it. Nope, maybe not. What we can do is we can ask the AI to help us. We can ask the AI to help us figure out what's wrong. But I'm looking at the screen and I don't necessarily see anything wrong here. But if you guys see anything wrong on the screen, let me know. Do you guys see anything wrong with this? It looks good to me. We got the input schema. It answers the questions. It replies it back. And then we have the response, which will be content. But I do see, this is it. I figured it out, you guys. It's this. This is the problem. I think. Here we go. Check it out. There we go. I think we figured it. It's just a little bit of issue. Wait. Hold on. 1 second. Is this? Oh no, I think we're good. Okay. Does that look better, you guys? Did we fix the errors? Can you tell? I actually can tell. You also made some games in Unity. Excellent. Unity. So you're using C#. Very good. So you made a WebGL version. Okay, so you used Unity with C# to build a WebGL version of those, and you put them on your website. Thanks for your answer. Boosted your confidence? Cool. It's a really good project, especially using Unity to build a WebGL project that you can put on your website, and then you have a backend with Python Django. The ORM gives you templating and database. You're good to go. That's a really powerful project, a really good one. All right, here we go. Let's see. Do we need I don't think we need a semicolon there. Here we go. Okay. That might do the trick, you guys. Claude. All right. If this works, we win, and we call it a day. All right, here we go. MCP. We'll reconnect, and then we'll try it again. Here we go. Extract intent. Is it going to work this time, you guys? Without an error. So here it does. The most important thing in the world that you need to be paying attention to right here. It got the right information. It passed it back. So we're going to say yes, as long as we don't see any red text on the screen. Is it going to work this time? Darn it. I don't know. All right, so we're going to have the AI help us now. We'll figure it out. So why is it erroring? We don't know. We don't know why it's erroring, but we're going to figure it out, you guys. All right, so let's bring in the AI. We'll bring in the heavy guns here. So we'll go ahead and close this. We'll say Claude. We'll say index. Let's see, index.js has a bug in the, what was the tool? Which tool? In this here. Help me fix. Help find the bug. Let's see if it finds it. It might be a syntax error, or there might be just something wrong with the structure. Maybe some of the how we've defined the schema. But we know the what is it called? The tool use works. Okay, the fix should be to treat intent as a single string value. Okay, fix it. There you go. Just as a fix. Oh, scheme object reason object optional missing. Oh, is it? Okay, Serendip. Thank you. The brackets. Okay. Well, so the AI did something. Let's see. Let's also add in your fix as well. So we'll by index. There we go. All right. So, okay. Let me see. Let me double check. Z object. Reason. The optional is missing. The optional. Oh, hold on 1 second. Const scheme Z object. So I've got the Z object here, and then reason Z string, but we've got intent. But I could also do this. Let's just type in what you have. Reason Z dot string dot optional. No, the optional. Yep. Thank you for likes, you guys. We're almost done. Optional. Here we go. So that's what that is. Missing the parentheses, or you say brackets. So we got the brackets here. Brackets are here, and then Z object reasoning. It looks like everything's good. Does that look good now? It looks like it's good. It's got the brackets. I'm looking at the brackets right there, right? So you've got the brackets right here between them. We're looking at the brackets. It's a Zod bug. Oh, okay. Z string, Z optional, Z enum, Z string. Could it be this min max? I don't know. But it knows the input schema. It actually used it properly. I think maybe the problem was down here. Intent, comma, message. Okay, content. Okay. It's a Zod bug. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to try it again. We're going to try running it again. All right. Let's go ahead and reopen it, and we'll say /MCP, and we'll have it reconnect just to double check it, and then we'll rerun the prompt. Okay. Here we go, you guys. Is it going to work this time? If it works this time, we will win and we'll be successful. Darn it. Oh, all right. That's it's not working. It's not working. I don't know why, but it works for the date. It works perfectly fine for the date. I was talking about earlier about basic Minecraft algorithm. You were talking about Minecraft. I was wondering. It's an algorithm, the optimization, and for yours, is the GRU optimized? AI generated architecture is mostly corrupting your MCP, maybe, and not. No, oh, that might be it. Yeah. What are we building tonight, Christopher? So we just built an MPC server or MCP server, and the MCP server has a couple of tools. One of them is a get time, get the day and the time, and it worked. That works. But what's not working right now, where it kind of works, is this. We're seeing some issues here. We're having some issues. Some issues are occurring. See here. What is missing? So we've got the oh wait. Okay, array. Okay, intent. I see intent. Okay. If intent exists, how about this? Or none. How about we just add none? None. So we do it like that. I guess we could do optional there too. I don't want it to be optional. It's mandatory. It's a mandatory thing. So we'll say none, and then we don't need to do this. We're going to simplify the code here. So simplify it. Get rid of that. Here we go. Array content. All right. I think we're good now, you guys. Downgrading apparently helps. Yes. So that's the idea. We're just kind of simplify here. We're going to make it simpler. So we got reason, message, and temp. Oh, reason. But you know what? I'm going to comment that out because we might not need that. That might have been problem. Actually, that might have been the problem earlier. So here we go. Because we don't have a reason. Actually, I do want a reason. I want it. Reason. Here we go. Text detect because of money reason. There we go. Okay. We're almost done, you guys. We're almost done. We almost did it. Let's double check here. Let's see. All right. Let's kind of make it look readable here, just so I can see that the syntax looks good. All right, content looks good. Text type looks good. Looks good. All right, let's try it again. MCP reconnect. We're almost done, you guys. Okay, let's try it again. Let's run it again one more time, and then we will be done. We will be done for the day. Wait, did it work? Hold on. I see the MC connection tool has failed. Okay, 1 second. Let's start over again. MCP. It failed because I have some problems here. I actually have some problems. So I'm running into issues here. What we can do is node index. All right, here's the error. Okay, so we have a missing parenthesis. That's what our problem is. Content. Here we go. Yep, content. Okay, bracket. Like this. Perfect. I think that's it. Okay, now it should be good. Let's run it. Okay, good. Solved it. We're almost there, you guys. We almost did it. We're nearly there. Syntax error? Yeah, it was totally syntax error. You got it. We're so close, you guys. All right, MCP. Then we'll reconnect, and then we'll rerun our command or prompt. Here we go. Rerunning the prompt. All right, prompt run. 1 second. I need the history to come back. Here we go. Perfect. Okay. Is it going to work this time, you guys? I really hope so, because I need to go. Yes. No. Still a problem. Key parse validation error. All right. What is this? Let's see if we can get the AI to help us. All right. We're almost done, you guys. Almost done. We almost did it. Claude. Let's see here. Node.js new tool. There we go. Let's see if it can figure it out. I'm not sure if it will or not, but it's got to be something super simple, because we're not doing anything complicated here. We're making it really easy. I just missed something. I missed one little thing. Input schema. Hello, how are you doing? Looking at the error message. Okay. What does it say? Let's see what it says. Current schema expects a message intent and reason to be direct properties. Okay. Yes, exactly. Content type. Okay. Well, let's just see if that works. Let's see if that fixes it. What did it do? It is input schema. Oh, is it? Is that? Are you sure the error is not a function occurred because Zod schema? Oh, wait, someone was mentioning this earlier. Schema wasn't matching the actual data structure that was being passed. Oh, crazy. Christoph, hey, you were doing assembly like 12 hours ago. This looks like C maybe or Python. Yeah, we're doing JavaScript. We're going to do failed to reconnect. Yeah, so hey, how's it going, you guys? Yay, the Mashak. Hey, how's it going? We are wrapping up stream. We're just about to end. We want to make this work. We have one last thing. We just need to make this work. So let's see if we can run in. Let's see what it did. Okay. Let's see how it changed it. Input schema is odd. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. I don't think that's going to fix it. I don't know if that's going to fix it, you guys. I think the AI is being weird. Server tool. Title description. There's no input schema here. Okay. So, thank you for the likes, you guys. Let's just do a quick look up here. Let's do a quick interesting. Let's A plus B. This is a register tool add. Okay, we're going to do a calculator. Hey, we got a few people saying hi. Enter username here. Hey, enter username here. Hey, how's it going? Happy to have you here. We're wrapping up stream, and we're just trying to fix this one last thing. We want this one last thing to be fixed. That doesn't look right. I know. It looks a little different, doesn't it? We're having some issues. We are definitely having some issues. Register tool. Add an additional tool. Let's see here. Content type. Yep, looks good. Text schema. Text type is text. Are we missing something here? Are we missing the text? No, we have the text type. But this definitely looks wrong. Right? Downgrade to Zod version 3. Oh, is that what you're saying? Package.json. Is that what it is? So we say Zod. So Zod v3 like that. Okay. We'll try it, you guys. We're trying it. Okay. V4 broken, incompatible, MCP. Okay. Fix matches MCP. Okay, really? Is that it? Okay. So we just downgraded npm install, npm update maybe. We'll double check. See if everything's good by package. Okay, so we've got Zod version 3 right here, you guys. Zod version 3. Serendip, thank you so much. See if that makes it better. but we need to also make sure that this is correct. Obviously, we don't want it like that. Oh, I see. I see what it's doing. We'll try that. That actually might work, but it's dumb. I don't like it. I don't like. You're seeing a rest station. You influenced me, buddy. Cool, really, Shyam? Cool. Happy to hear it. We're making things happen. Okay, so let's see /MCP. Let's make sure we reconnect. Does it look good? Reconnected. Everything looks good. MCP server is connected. Happiness. We got the tools. We got extract intent. Okay, looking good. All right, let's try to rerun it, and then we'll end stream as soon as. Oops. Let's see here. No, exit. We don't want that. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's do this, and then we will bring back our no, not that. Why is it? Okay, almost there. Yes, here we go. Enter. All right, is it going to work this time without crashing? Will it work this time without crashing? Yes, don't crash. Oh, it crashed in. We're having issues, y'all. Let me try to correct. How are you, Stephen? Shyam, we're doing good. I wanted to fix this one thing, but we might not be able to because stream we're hitting our end time. We got to get going. We actually have to get going here, but we can't get this one thing to work, and it is unfortunate. Let's see. Yeah, it just says key validation parse error, not a function. We tried downgrading to Zod 3. Yeah, keep parse fine. Earlier, I mentioned about the data structure being corrupted. Just look into it. Might help your future. I would like to take maybe another time to suppose. The philosophy cup. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that's definitely got to be the issue. Something is weird here. Let's see here. What I want to do is actually we have a known good working system here. Scheme. See, it's not there. Okay, so tool. See for /tool. Okay, here we go. Define name parameters. Here we go. So let's look at, name description parameters and then callback. Okay, I think this is what the issue is. I think that might be the issue. So we need to do that. Here we go. Not this. Let's get rid of that. Let's go here. Nope. 1 second. We're going to fix this, you guys. We're going to fix it. It's going to happen. Okay, so not input schema. It's not tied. Okay, so I see what's going wrong. I see what's going on. We have to do it separately. It has to be something different. Then you built it. 3.25.76. All right, let's try it. By package JSON. And then we'll put it to 2576. 2576. Okay. There we go, you guys. We did that. So npm install. 1 second. And then I also want to make sure that I get this right. So what I'm going to do is I'll just copy and paste this. Server instance.tool. So function F2. We'll bring it back over here. And we'll bring it in here. 1 second. We're gonna figure this out. There we go. So tool. So it goes tool name, description. So we'll description and like this, parameters, and then we've got parameters. Okay. So we got the tool name, we've got the description, extract tool, maybe, and then we've got the parameters, and we don't need that. Here we go, like this. We're almost there. Let's see here. All right. Okay. Python was easy. Fast MCP. Yeah, I would say that would be the way to go. That's also a really good option. So we have our intent. So we're going to do reason, intent, and message. Reason, intent, and message. Here we go. I think that's it. So then we just need to get this here. And then we'll delete that. Delete that. Okay. We're almost done. We almost got it, you guys. Let's see here. So tool, extract, intent. So this, I think, will maybe do the trick. Let's see if we can node index. It has some issues. Oh, probably because I have a syntax error somewhere. Line 22. Let's see here. Where are we having the syntax error? So and that. Okay. It looks decent. We're almost done. We're going to try one last time, and then we have to end. Even if we don't get it right this last time, I got to go. But absolutely, we're almost there, you guys. So if we just get this to work, then I'll be happy. I wanted it to, it worked partially. It worked part of the way, but we'll make it work this time. Let's see here. Intent detected. The stuff you pasted. Yes. The stuff we pasted. Oh, thank you. The Serendip, you are the winner. You win. Thank you. That was it. You found it. Okay. All right. So now it's not crashing there. So we're doing good. All right. Let's see if we can get. So they've got the tool name. So let me look at it. Name, description, parameters. All right. Name, description, parameters. So we've got the name, and we've got description, and then we've got name, description, parameters. So it's supposed to look like that. And then we've got the callback. You built a clap CLI in Rust for telling jokes, but as a noob in Rust, you followed your tutorial. Steven, thank you. Really? That's so cool. I'm happy to hear about it. Serendip, haha, cool. Thank you. Thank you for helping. We're making things happen here. And then let's see. Okay, so it runs. All right, let's see if we can get our Claude to be happy again. Let's see if we can get Claude to be happy. MCP, and we'll have it reconnect. Okay, and then we'll do up arrow. And we'll have it extract the intent. Is it actually going to work this time, you guys? I don't know. I don't trust it anymore. I don't trust it anymore. Oh my! What did we do? It works. You guys, look, it worked. The intent of the message hello is a greeting. It's a friendly salutation combined with a standard conversational inquiry about well-being. You guys, it worked. We did it. It worked. And you helped me. Thank you so much. You helped me, you guys. You helped me get it to work. All right. So that was it. We did it. Thank you so much, you guys. Always fun how you block yourself when you're starting rushing. Yeah, it happens with the best of us. That's exactly what happened. You got it, Christopher. I did it. But you know what? Thank you to you guys. We did it together, and we made it happen. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's a Zod issue. They forgot about port or something. Let's go. We did it, you guys. Thank you so much. Hey, anybody going to watch Demon Slayer movie today at 12 September? It looks like it's going to be a good one. I kind of want to watch it. It's perfect. Good. Let's go. Yeah, no, mic drop. We did it. Phil, we did it. All right. Thank you, you guys. Appreciate it. So thank you. We'll be back tomorrow. Subscribe because we will be back at a different time. I don't know when, but if you subscribe, you'll get the notification. And we also have a Discord. So I'll paste the Discord. Yeah, it works, you guys. It's so cool. I'm so happy that it works. And I'm ready. I'm so ready. Isn't this amazing? So now you can do anything. Now that you, obviously, if you fast forward through all the errors that we had, and then you write it the right way the first time, like this is the way to do it right here. This is the correct syntax. Then you can make the AI do anything you want. Anything you want. And that's it, you guys. We did it. We're leaving now. We succeeded. This was the end of the stream. Thank you for hanging out today. And let's see if my subtitles say goodbye or not. They're kind of stuck for a second. Wait, hold on. Is it going to catch you back up? Is it going to catch back up? Yeah, there it goes. Thank you, you guys, for hanging out with me today. It was great. We got to cook an MCP server. Keep it up, pal. Thank you, Philosophy Club. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you. Enjoyed hanging out with you guys. You helped me a lot today. Also, remember to use older Zod version. Yep, definitely. Bye, Steven. Cool. Thank you, Shyam. Christopher, have a good one, bud. Appreciate it, you guys. We're hanging out. We're clicking the goodbye button. Here's the stop button right here on the screen. Thank you. Have a good one. We'll be back tomorrow. See you guys. Bye.